Hi everyone, I am back with a second review of Psych, the movie. So there are three movies that are out already, and I am just catching up. I watched the first two, which is Psych the movie, and then the Psych 2, which is Lassie Comes Home. And what I love about the movies is that you literally feel like you finished watching the show, and now it's a continuation of a different episode in Psych. The theme song, the actors, the story, everything just flows, and I love that. Um, so, getting to the point, the first one was released in 2017, the second one was released in 2019, and um, I so if you watch the series already, it'll be a spoiler here a little bit. So the way it happens with the movie is at the end of the show is that Maggie Lawson moves to Santa Barbara with her boss because her boss, Chief Wicks, has moved to Santa Barbara for a position and she takes Maggie Lawson with her. But James, Sean Spencer, stays in Santa Barbara for a while. Now, that's where the last season is actually. So, in the end of the season or series finale, we learn that Sean is like, okay, I'm ready to go. I need to move. I want to be with the love of my life, and that's where it's going to be. And the last episode is actually about how he tries to communicate with his loved ones to tell them that he's moving. And is he successful or not? You find out if you finish the series. And then, so the movie begins where they're there for for 2 years now, and he still hasn't married his love, which was kind of odd. He's still immature, but still smart. The story is about rehashing some of the past. They do bring the guest stars and all the characters from the actual show into the movie, which was fun, or actually most of them, I should say. And there's a little surprise at the end of the movie too, which was fun. Um, and so it's a really interesting movie. Both movies are really good. And then the second movie is about Lassie coming home. We learned that Lassie had a stroke. He got shot. Then he had a stroke, and he is recovering. He may not ever walk again. We don't know. And he starts to see things in his mind, and he gets Sean and Gus to come to help him figure out what's going on at the hospital he's at. And then also we learned that, the other characters kind of follow through and they come back and forth between Santa Barbara and San Francisco, and because that's where they are now, right? So they moved to San Francisco. So that's what the story is at the end of the series, and so that's where the show, or sorry, the movie goes in. But I love the fact that it begins with the theme song, the way it was before, clips from different series, really good. When you see Lassie, the character of Timothy, he looks different because we, I mean, you may not know about this, but Timothy actually had a stroke in real life. And you can kind of feel that when you're watching, especially the second movie. The first movie, he only has one scene because I think he just had the stroke and he was recovering from it. And so he only talks to the characters for like a couple of minutes and that's it. So he has a much bigger role in the second movie because it's kind of based around him. Um, and then we start to see Sean grow a little bit, and his relationship with his dad begins to change as well. Um, the only thing that I would say is the only critique I have is that towards the end of the series, and that happened in the series too, in the last couple of seasons at least, you start to feel like that the story is not about Sean being smart as smart anymore. He starts to like there's nothing wrong with him making mistakes. He always did that. But I think the way it was presented, his doing that thing and trying to figure things out, we don't see it as much as I would have liked to see, because that's where for me, the show and the movies at core are the best, because we're trying to see how Sean pieces the puzzle together and how he finds out who did what wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, he obviously still solves cases, but it feels different. Uh, there seems to be kind of a twist in the way they start to do things, and I wish they came back to the original for that part because I really enjoyed that. Um, so Dule's character is less annoying in the second movie. Still a little bit annoying. I found him annoying in the last couple of seasons in the series, but in the movies he's actually a little bit better because I think it's just a movie and they're just trying to focus on different things in the story itself. But it was really fun to watch. I really enjoyed the movies, and I don't really have much else to say except for the fact that I just wanted Sean to, focus on the case a little bit more and have that uh, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, because the way he did that, I really enjoyed that part, and I really wanted to see that more. And I hope that the third and the fourth movie will be like that. The third movie's already been out for a while. I am gonna watch it soon. The fourth movie, hopefully, is being made. it, from what I understand, it was not confirmed yet, but they were talking about it. It was in talks. It was close to being confirmed, but not like 100%. So that's my long review of the movies. I really enjoyed the movie, and I am definitely a psycho in that sense. Definitely a fan. I love James Rodriguez, Dule Hill, Maggie Lawson, Corbin Bernsen, Timothy Munson. They're all amazing, and I highly recommend watching the series and the movies and watch them in order. Don't watch the movies first because you'll enjoy it more if you watch the series first. Thank you so much for watching, and you can stream the shows on Netflix, but the movies are not on Netflix. I found them on Prime, but they are available not in all regions from what I understand. So, thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, subscribe my channel.